Hello, friends. I'm Brian, and this is Gizmo Board Games. Today, I am coming at you with a review, preview, whatever you want to call it, of a game from Play Games. I mentioned in a previous video, I think it was the last video, that I was recently at the Play convention, theplay.con, and there I received the Soccer Blast Express early release. And this game is Soccer Blast, the game behind me there. Recreates a pro soccer game on your desktop. It's a tabletop sports game. If those don't interest you, you can leave now. But if those interest you and you're interested in listening a little bit more about my review/preview, because the game isn't available yet, but it should be literally any day now. It's supposed to release in early July or mid-July, I guess, of 2024. If you're watching this year right now, live, hopefully. It should be out any day now, I believe, sometime in the middle of July of 2024. The Express game, as well as the Flota, which is a fictional soccer league of the Americas, fictional league that you can create your own league and players in. They've also got other leagues available for free on the website from other users like me. I haven't created any of these, but I have created previous seasons, and I've created my own. I just haven't shared them. They're not recreations of real leagues, but there are recreations of Premier Leagues, of MLS seasons. Also, there are some of those seasons available on the website as well, play.com. I'll link it below. This game is the express version of Soccer Blast, like I mentioned before. What is Soccer Blast? Well, Soccer Blast, like I said, is a game where you just play out a game of soccer or football, if you're not American, on your tabletop by rolling some dice and looking up some results, and it feels like a real soccer game on your table. And the regular game takes me about an hour and a half, I think, to play a full-on game, which is about the length of a regular soccer game. What does the Soccer Blast Express do? It speeds that game up for you because you're literally just using a few charts and a couple of mini charts. That's all that comes in this little envelope. About 6 pieces of paper when you count the rules. So you're just using a few charts, some lookup charts, and you're rolling some dice, as well as you will need a couple of teams at least sold separately or printed separately, or you can create your own if you buy the How to Make Your Own Team guides, which Play is nice enough to offer as well. So you can purchase a season set and the Express Blast, and you're ready to go without ever having to purchase the big box game, although it will help to know how kind of the flow goes by being familiar with that game, and definitely being familiar with the rules of soccer, of course, will help. But not necessary to play this game. It is a standalone game. You could just pick up the Express version and some teams, and you're ready to go. So how's the game play? Well, like I mentioned before, you're just rolling dice and you're resulting some charts. And then you're going to usually compare the skill abilities of 2 players selected, one from each team, against each other to see who kind of gets the benefit of that period of time. This game basically takes 5 minutes of action and rolls down the what happened in those minutes of action. So like you're watching a recap of the game, only you're determining what that recap is as you go. So every 5-minute block could have some action. It might not have action, but you're just going to roll the dice and compare the players on the pitch to one another for the home team and the visitor team. Maybe you're going to roll against their shot abilities. Maybe you're going to check out their actual attributes that they have. Maybe you're going to roll on a goalie for a save, whatever the case is. You're literally going to roll a few dice, so you might need to provide your own. I'm not sure if they're going to come with the game standard or not. They did come with the big version. I don't know what's going to be available with Express version. All I got was this, but I have plenty of dice on my own, and if you're a gamer, you probably do too. And you're just going to need 1 green die and typically 1 black die, 1 white die. Roll those. Do the comparison on the lookup charts, compare the players, and see what happens for 5 minutes of action. You can play a whole soccer game in 10 to 15 minutes, and I keep stats too for at least goal scorers and like yellow cards and things like that. But if it can happen on a soccer pitch, it's in this game, the Express version, available pretty soon from Play Games. So I think I pretty much covered the how to play. Roll dice, look at charts, see what happens. You're playing out 5 minutes at a time, and so you're going to take 10 per half, counting the extra time or stoppage time. So you're playing 20 rolls of the dice basically to play a full normal, 90 minutes of soccer. And that's it. That's the game in a nutshell. I'll go ahead and real quickly do my gizmo. What I think of the gameplay, I really enjoy it. I've really liked playing the full version Soccer Blast game. And it's just one I really like to get out. I've been playing a full season of the FC Cincinnati club from last season from the MLS set. So I've been going through that, playing a single team replay with the full version, taking full stats, playing the full games out. But getting this expressed to my table here, I've created my own fictional, basically Premier League from America. I've created 3 different tiers with, teams of varying levels. And hopefully with the Express Blast, I can quickly play through a whole bunch of games, play out a whole 3 different leagues, and then do relegations and advancements, I think they're called, with those 3 leagues as teams move up and down over a period of a bunch of years. And I feel like this game lets me knock that out because, again, I can play a full match in about 10 to 15 minutes and keep stats of goals and assists and things like that. Just simple, real quick stats. So I like that. The gameplay is simple, intuitive. If you're a sports fan and you've played tabletop sports, you're literally rolling dice and looking up some charts. It's not even like a lot of information. Here's one chart for you. 1 half sheet of paper is a chart that you're going to be referencing. So nothing complex at all, and you'll get a full soccer game. I really like the gameplay. It's a good design for the Express game that feels like you're playing a soccer match, because that is a concern sometimes. Are you just rolling dice and getting results? No, it does feel like soccer. There's going to be some periods of inactivity. You're going to look at players, and players on the pitch are going to make plays happen or not happen based on their abilities and skill level. Defensive teams will stop more action. Offensive teams will get more action. It does feel like a soccer game flow. So I really like the gameplay. The ingredients that come with the Soccer Blast Express are these sheets of paper. That's it. Not much to say about ingredients. You get paper charts. Like I said, I don't know if dice come with it or not. That I don't know. Didn't come with mine, but I got mine at the convention. So you might need to get some dice, but the ingredients are just the sheets of paper. That's it. Not a lot to struggle with. You will, again, like I said, need to pick up your own team card set. Let me pull out one I've got here from the MLS set that they released. A couple of teams in little baggies here. So sold separately. Easy to play. Is it easy to play? I've mentioned this with the gameplay. Yes, roll dice, look up charts. The end. Pretty easy. You will need to know, again, like I said, a little bit about the sport. To understand what's going on, probably more than someone who's just going in blind, know nothing about soccer. That said, you can still play it pretty easily from the rules, although the rules won't get into much soccer rules. So you probably do need to know a little bit about soccer, but other than that, it's super easy to play. Roll dice, look up charts, see what happened. More of it. Do I want more of it? Well, this is a weird thing to say because usually more of it, I look into replayability and variability and setup and things like that. And this is the only variability is the different teams. Otherwise, you're rolling dice and looking at the same charts over and over and over again. So I like the replayability because, like I said, I've set up my own leagues. I've been playing tabletop sports. Literally, that's what got me in the hobby back in high school. And here I am 20, 30, whatever years later, still playing tabletop sports from time to time. And I've grown into these other Euro games that are on my shelves in the process. So I enjoy it. I don't mind playing a team against a team and playing out a whole, league of play. But if that's not something you're for, then this game isn't going to offer much replayability because once you've played it, you've played it. You're not using different charts. There's no variable setup other than the different teams. Originality, is it original? It's soccer on the table. That's been done. They previously did it with Soccer Blast there behind me. But making the Express version, that's, I think, original on its own. It plays quick, it plays fast, but it feels like a full-on soccer game. And if you're someone who already follows play games or any of the like, and you're interested in playing a quick playing soccer game, I don't know the price check on this. I can't imagine it's very much at all. The season sets are going to cost you a little bit more. Those take a lot of time and effort and paper to make because you're getting 20 some players for each of the teams in a league. So the soccer set, I think, is going to set you back more than actually purchasing the game. But again, you will need at least one set of teams to play the game. So I don't know where I got on that tangent. Originality. I think it's original because it plays soccer. It feels like soccer in a quick express format, and that's exactly what they're going for with this game, and I think they nailed that. I really enjoy playing this as a supplement to, for me, the full-on game. Like I said, I'm playing through a single team in the full-on game and then quick resulting the rest of the league. Doesn't matter to me. I just want to see how I can, replay the FC Cincinnati, being my hometown. The Express version will allow me to play through a whole season of all the teams and really get the feel of how those teams play as well, quicker and faster and just as fun, I feel like, as the full-on, but in way less time. And that's why I think this is a buy. If you're any bit interested, I say go ahead and get it to your table. I think you'll enjoy it. I hope you liked this video, at least got something out of it. Maybe you knew nothing about Play Games. You can go check them out if you are interested in sports games. If you're not, sorry, that's what this video was. I wanted to get it out before the game is released. It should be available any minute now on the play.com website. Again, I'll try to link below to their site so you can check it out if you're interested. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments below if you've played tabletop sports games. If you were at the play.con with me, let me know in the comments below. I don't know how many people from there even know I exist with this channel, but it'd be nice to see a friendly face or two. And thanks for coming around, and thanks for coming. I said that already. I'll see you next time. Bye.